Hi everyone, welcome to Swanglish Point. So let's learn some important structure and that are very essential and useful in our day-to-day spoken English. So in this series, the first structure is we need to. We need to means हमें ज़रूरत है. We need to plus base form of the verb. For example, we need to work hard. You need to understand English. You need to practice daily so that you can be a better communicator in the upcoming times. We need to stop the war. It is a deadly war that is going on in Middle East between Gulf countries, Israel and USA. So we need to stop that war. We need to provide support and assistance to the people who are affected by the war. We need to guide them. We need to help them and we need to control it so that it cannot be transformed into a deadly one. So use it whenever you think that it is necessary. Zarurat hai. The next one is we should. We use it to give strong advice or suggestion. हमें कोई कार्य करना चाहिए. For example, we should promote peace in the world. The world leaders should work together to create harmony and peace. Indian government should take care of energy supply because we have seen the consequences of the war because the price of LPG cylinder, the price of petrol and diesel are soaring up. The next one is we could. We use we could to give advice or you can say to give possibility about something. हम कोई कार्य कर सकते हैं. We could be a game changer. We could win the match. We could help him. India could win the World Cup. And in this series, the next one is why don't we? Why don't we? हम क्यों ना करें? Why don't we play outside? Why don't we get up early in the morning and do exercise to keep ourselves fit? Why don't we get out of the house and see our surroundings? Why don't we eat outside, eat at a hotel today? Why don't we keep our areas clean? Why don't we plant more and more trees? Why don't we take advice from the experts on this topic? And in this series, the next one is what if plus sentence. क्या होगा अगर? What if India loses the match? What if he does not come on time? What if you take the advice of your father? What if you fail in the exam? What if she doesn't obey you? What if the world war does not stop? And the next one is let's see if plus sentence. We use it when you want to test something. देखते हैं क्या होगा. Let's see if this method works. Let's see if your father helps us. Let's see if we pass the exam. Let's see if you solve these questions. And in this series, the next one is it would be better plus verb. कोई कार्य करना अच्छा होगा. It would be better plus verb plus to. For example, it would be better to practice English daily. It would be better to promote education. It would be better to work in unity. It would be better to support the poor. It would be better to get up early in the morning. It would be better to revise before the exam. And the next one is I suggest that plus sentence. मैं सुझाव देता हूँ. I suggest that you take consult from an expert. I suggest that you start reading at least one paragraph daily to improve your English. I suggest that too you apply mirror method. I suggest that you read loudly. It will improve your pronunciation. I suggest that you should get up early in the morning and go for a walk. I suggest that you should write at least one page daily so that it will improve your thought pattern. The next one is I recommend that. मैं सलाह देता हूँ. I recommend that Indian government should try to remove the pollution. I recommend that we should plant more and more trees. The scientist recommends that we need to work on global warming. We need to work on the reduction of greenhouse gases because the ice of polar region are melting at a great speeds. We, we recommend that we need to reduce the global temperature. The government recommend that the citizen should follow the traffic rules. And the next one is let's plus verb. When we invite someone, when we include someone, जब हम कहते हैं चलो ये काम करते हैं, let's start the meeting, let's take a break, let's go outside and have fun, let's go to the movie and enjoy it, let's play a cricket because it is helpful for our body, let's do some social work because lots of people are there, people in the streets, students in the home, we can teach them, we can guide them, let's do some social work. And the next one is how about plus verb में ing. We use it to give friendly suggestion to someone or something. For example, how about meeting at 2 p.m. because now the boss is busy. How about eating out at a hotel because all of us are tired. How about going for a walk because I am feeling a little bit tiredness in my brain. How about ordering a pizza? It will be a good idea. Then the next one is I think, I believe, and I guess. I think is used for ideas, and I believe for faith, and I guess for prediction. For example, I think that honesty is the best policy. I think India is emerging country. I think the world is going to take the shape of deadly one. I think the world leader should come forward and try to resolve the issues through talking, through communication, through diplomacy. I think world war is deadly for humanity and for this planet. I believe in God. I believe in democracy. It is the best way to rule a country. Some people believes in autocracy. The people who does not believe in God, they are atheist. I don't believe in ghost because I have never seen. For more, visit Swanglish Point. Thank you.